Hello and welcome everybody to the very first Apples in the Sink Let's Play video. We are playing in Creativerse, a game that's in alpha and free to play online using Steam. Now I have played a little bit of this game, but I'm gonna admit it's been a little while, so I don't really remember how to start off. Okay, there we go. Now I do remember that you have to mine up all these things to craft these little mining cells, and you use these mining cells to upgrade so you can get different materials, you can harvest them faster, and you can go deeper down into the earth. As you go down lower and lower, you get better materials. But one thing about this game that I really like is that it's very, very pretty to look at. So just running around a little. Looks like we spawned in a grassland biome. Oh, there's some flowers. No, come here. Oh, that's going to be annoying until we upgrade. So right now, you can see in the hotbar down number 1, there's a little icon that says dig with the left mouse button. That's just the basic thing we do with our gauntlet, is dig, and that's how we mine everything. As we upgrade our mining cell, you'll see what mining cell we're using in that little slot. The number 2, oh, where is it? It's just a little stick that we start with, so we can bash these little piggies on the head. But I'm not going to do that because I'm a nice person. So I'll do that later once I have a sword. Because really, who uses a club when you can use a sword? Alright, so I've got mushrooms. And let's craft up the wood mining cell. And then when we upgrade, or when you build that, it'll bring up the next upgrade system, which I really like because it looks like, you know, when you start out you don't have a lot to do. There's not very much that you can build, but as you build stuff you unlock more and more things. Except for these premium blocks. These premium blocks you buy here in the store. Everybody gets 450. I don't know if that's just if you've been playing in the alpha or not, but that's what I was randomly received, and so I downloaded this Mayan pack, but these were just free ones, so I haven't actually spent anything. But in the store you can buy recipes and blueprints, which is just giving you new blocks that you can make. It's not really not really gameplay dependent. It's really just for looks. And these blueprints, I haven't actually experimented with them, but I'm pretty sure it's just that you can set them somewhere in the world and they'll say like what blocks you need to place where. So just pretty much an easy way to get everything set up. So let's see what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna quickly gather some wood, leaves, and these flowers. Oh, or not, maybe. Come on. Now flowers you can use to make dyes, and then you also need them to make potions. I think the base potion. So let's see what else I can make at the moment. Can I make a sword? I can make a sword. Awesome. Now the processor I need to make like slabs and rods of materials, and I know I need wood slabs and wood rods to make, so like see the extractor which we use to get minerals, we need the wood slab and the stone slab. So I'm gonna go gather some wood. Got some moss, I can use that to make torches. And you know what, I'm gonna be right back after I cut down this tree and maybe a couple other trees. Actually, while I was up here gathering and the leaves off of this tree, because the leaves don't just despawn if you remove wood like they do in Minecraft, you actually do have to harvest them all. I was looking at that tree over there, and I was thinking that might be a nice place to build like a little tree house, but I definitely want to explore a lot more before I pick a place that I want to make my base. And I do like that these little green mobs, you can see there's one right over there, and there's one over there. Those guys are called, and there's one even closer over there. Those guys are called leafies, and they're a little passive mob that runs around. I never really noticed that they were spawning in trees as well, mainly because after you upgrade your items, like for the first couple items, you really don't have a use for their drops anymore. And that is something about Creativerse that I don't know if I like or not, is that the different drops that you get from mobs, they really only have a very temporary purpose. Like these guys and the little pigs, I think they're called pigsies, which would make sense. They're really only handy for getting the first couple items. And I know we're gonna go find a beach biome after this to hunt pebbles and rocksters so that you can get the stone upgrades, because I know you need the, I think the rockster shell or something like that. And the easiest way to find it is at the beach. So after I get down this tree and probably one of these other trees, because I need that wood over there for most of my crafting. After that we'll be right back. Okie dokie. So I didn't do as much as I said. I took out the tree that was here and I just kind of dug into these leaves and grabbed most of the wood that was in here. Figured it would take way too long at with this level mining cell to take out the entire tree, and I don't really need that much wood at the moment. I'll probably do a lot of gathering off camera for when I actually find a location to live, because I do like to use a lot of wood in my builds. So let's kind of run around, see what's going on. Grab these mushrooms. Mushrooms are great because you can eat them raw and you get a slight regen bonus for like 30 seconds. I want this moss because I can make the basic light source with those. And let's see. Got some tall grass, which is what this is. And I've just been harvesting it because there's a chance to get wheat seeds, which I can farm. And I did get a sapling from, one sapling from that giant tree. But I'm not entirely sure at the moment how to make those grow. They have to be planted in certain conditions, and I think you have to do certain things to them to get them to grow into a tree. But I'll look that information up later. Let me grab some vines. And then let's see what we can craft before we start running around. Alright, so for the stone mining cell and the stone sword, so yeah, the rockster rock, which is what I was saying, that we're gonna have to find a beach to go to a beach to get them easily. We need that for the stone sword, and then we need let's see, flowers for the stone mining cell and coal. So we actually have to go underground to get that and build these extractors. But before we go underground, I definitely want a stone sword. So I need stone to make a processor. I can make torches. That's good. Now, one thing I do like about this is that since this is a really cheap torch, it provides very little light. And that might be really difficult on YouTube because I know things have a tendency to be darker. So I'll try to bump up, well, let's see. Oh, you know what? I don't really have the option to oh, well, I don't remember the word I'm looking for. I think opacity, to increase that to make it easier on YouTube to see in dark places. But oh well. For now, we won't worry about it. I'll just have to quickly upgrade to better lighting sources. So basic health potion, that's first thing we'll need, and that's mushrooms and flowers. So give me one of those, and then see, I got that, and I upgraded the advanced health potion, which it's gonna be a while before I get those because these guys are kind of difficult to kill, and they are in a canyon biome, I believe, and so we'll have to find that. But for now, let's get ourselves some stone, which should be just right under the surface. Or maybe not. I guess I can go down there briefly into that cave and find out. Let me just grab more of these mushrooms. Alright. Ooh, flowers. And moss. Alright, so Yeah, see, they provide very little light. Oh no, don't see me. So I've collected stone, and if you look, well, if you saw, it unlocked a new recipe. That was what the noise prompt was, and then also right below where you see it says plus 15 stone or plus 18 now, it showed something popped up with a white background, and that was a new recipe being unlocked. And oh, obsidian node already. Oh, that's pretty awesome. In that case, I'm going to build an extractor. Alright. So this is enough stone so I can build the processor. Alright, let's get the processor down, and that just unlocked a huge number of recipes. I want that one. Alright, so while that's going, that's cutting the stones into slabs and the wood into slabs and rods, which I'm going to need to gather stuff and to create new items. So while that's going on, I'm just going to uncover the rest of this obsidian node. The extractor I'm building now is the lowest level one, so I think for obsidian it'll get me like 3 obsidian? Maybe 6? What up? Now those yellow guys we saw outside, those are pigsies, and this is a night pigsy. And you see night versions of the creatures either at night, which makes sense, or underground in caves. Alright, so I got leather from him, and that unlocked all of the leather armor items. Magnetite, which I need the stone mining cell for, but yeah, it's really dark. So before I do that, oh yeah, and if you see that little icon that appeared at the bottom, like right above 0 on the hotbar, that says that I'm getting warm, and as that increases, I don't know what happens. I think when that goes all the way up, I'll start taking damage, but that's just because I'm standing on a flame. So let's get all this and see what we can make. So a forge, we'll need that later on to cook items, but let's get some extractors going. Alright, extractors go to 0. There were only 4, correct? Yeah, that's stone under it. Oh, I forgot how slow this is. And if you look down at icon number 1, you can see that its durability is really low. These really cheap ones have low durabilities and they have low power, so it makes sense that they are cheap. And ooh, brown mushrooms. Come here. You find mushrooms underground in the wall. Down lower in the stalactite layer, I believe, you have glowing ones which look really cool. So yeah, these are really slow. They're going to give me 6 obsidian, but you have to wait for this green bar to go all the way down and pop one in there before you can use it. So while that is going on, I will be right back. Okay, so I was clearing out a little of this area, just trying to get some stone. I uncovered a pocket of coal over here, so I set an extractors on it. And if you notice there's nothing in the middle of this extractor, that means it's done. When you first put the extractor down there, it'll be like the block will fill this area up and it'll gradually shrink, and as it shrinks, that means that it has extracted everything. So let's get all this and head on our way. And I made some, wrong one. some twine out of the vines and some shredded leaves out of all the leaf blocks that we had while it was going on. So let me pick this up. And I also noticed something. The stone path, blue adobe floor, sandcastle wall, and weathered wood wall, those are not things that you would normally start with. I only started with those because on another world I unlocked those recipes by finding the recipe books, so it looks like that carries on as with your character to different worlds, which is really cool. I did not know that, but that is actually very useful. And oh, it's nighttime, darn it. But yeah, it's very useful because then if you find rare recipes on one world, like a single player world, and then you're playing on a multiplayer world later on, you're gonna still have those, so you'll be able to show it off pretty much. So let me grab these. Now I really don't want to be exploring at night, mainly because all the mobs out here will be the night versions, which you can see they have that cool... What the hell was that? They have that cool kind of dark green and then like light glowing green coloring going on, and they're all hostile. So during the day they were passive, but now not so much. So let's go bring our sword out and have at them. They do have a lot of different drops. Ooh, crystal shard, nice. Those I can use to make grenades. I just have to find gunpowder. I want to explore, but I also want these. No, never mind. We'll just explore. We need to find a beach. You're much stronger than the other ones. The other ones must have been hoglets then. Oh, so I just unlocked the block of goo, since I got a goo glob, which I can apparently not say. Okay, here we go. Grab some shells while I'm waiting for day. Those guys are the night rocksters, and they're pretty tough at the moment because my wooden sword doesn't do a lot of damage. And since we haven't been in a I think an autumn biome? I'm not sure. But there's one biome that has like pine cones on the ground, and you can pick those up and throw them, and you can use those to kill mobs. And they're really good starting out because, you know, you don't have a good weapon, you have no way to heal yourself pretty much, like I did, because I have been harvesting trees, so I had a lot of flowers, and I'm picking up a lot of the mushrooms that I find. But they're very useful early on, especially against these rockster guys. Oh, come on. Ooh, you're a leafy. Or a twiggy, sorry, the little one. Got some bones and sinew. There we go. That leather that they're dropping I can use to make leather armor, but I need the rockster rocks to do that. And I really don't want to fight these guys at night in their night form, just because they're stronger. So I'm gonna wait for day, let them burn up, and while I'm doing that, I'm just gonna collect some stuff. This is what I really like. These logs, they just look so cool. I don't know if they're gonna do something with them eventually. Right now, they don't really have a purpose besides you can... Oh no. No, he saw me. Go away. Go away. Oh no, I fell. Get out of here. No, I don't want to be in the hole. Alright, he's shielding himself. He's going to do a spin attack. Get out of here. yes, I know. You're a lot stronger than me. Oh my god. Coral, bone, glob, and a rockster rock. Unfortunately, only one. I think it killed a Twiggy too. Yeah. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the logs. Really they are just act as wood now. I really hope that you can do something with them later on, or like some cool mob has something to do with them. But they do look cool because they're hollowed out. Oh, let's see. We've got some beehives up here. Oops, wrong one. Or beeswax, rather. If I find a queen bee something or other, I can plant that in a tree and it will generate beeswax for me, which is cool. Alright, so it's almost day. Where did the shore go? Ah, over here. Mushroom, mushroom. There we go. So the night mobs are starting to burn up. That's good. Ooh. A Keepa has spawned. These guys drop arc stones and recipes and gunpowder and a whole bunch of stuff. They're kinda rare. Oh, come back here. Also, they are fast. And apparently I'm just really inaccurate. Come back here and die. Give me your goodies. Thank you. Alright, so that's pretty good. We got some extractors, gunpowder, which we can use to make grenades, melted wax, which is what you get when you put beeswax into a forge. It's like glue, and then arc stones. These are really cool. See everything that just unlocked with that? You can make really fancy stuff with that. Like these, like futuristic stuff. Alright, so these are pebbles. They all little like baby rockstars. Oh, they called for help. I regret my decision. Nope, take it and run. Take it and run. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay, wow, those guys are killing my frame rate. Is it them? Or is it something in the distance? I don't know. But I just dropped to like 20 frames. I think it's something over here. Yeah, looking this way, I go to 20 frames per second. Oh, no, maybe it's just being in this area. Alright, well then, I'm gonna try and kill these guys as quickly as possible and get out of here. No, it's fine. I totally wanted to fight you guys. I definitely was not going after your weak babies. It's cool. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Gonna kill me? Alright, I got some mud off of him. That's okay. Oh, nope. That's right, you hide. There we go. I fear you so little that during our fight, I stopped to pick up mushrooms. Yeah, think about that, Rockstar. Alright, I should have enough to be able to make a better sword. Yep, and that unlocked the obsidian sword. So let's get that in place. And I think that might do it for this episode. Maybe just explore a little more. Hello, Leafy. How are you? Would you like to say hello to my new sword? You would? Why, thank you. I appreciate testing it on you. Leafy leaf. I don't actually know the purpose of that. Ooh, driftwood. Looks pretty. Pretty sure it doesn't have any purpose. Alright, yeah, for some reason, I think it might be that island is causing me to drop frames. So, I will definitely not build over here. Ooh, and there's a chizard, which I am currently too weak to fight. But you can tame them, and they'll poop out eggs for you, and you can make pie. It's pretty good pie, too. Excellent. Alright, so yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully the next ones will be a bit longer and a little more, I don't know, organized. But until then, see you next time.